you wanted to meet us today to solve a problem.
Yeah. I don't know if we can solve this problem. It's a big one, I think.
Like big ones. We like them a lot. So maybe, if you could, take a minute and share with us what is this big one that you want us to help you solve.
Yeah. It's about my marriage. Yes. So at this point of my life, I'm not happy anymore, and it's already a long time that I'm not happy with my husband. I don't know. Maybe 5 years, it's pretty bad, and yeah, I don't know. At this point of my life, I don't even know if it was really happy before. If I really was really happy before. So
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. When you say 5 years, you have not been happy. Can you teach me, because this is new for me, what about the marriage makes you feel not happy?
Because we don't have a relationship like a man and a woman. I think we are a good team. We try to be good parents, but we don't have any romance. We fight a lot. We don't communicate well. That's what I think. So, and we live in a small apartment, so it's also hard to get along with two children, to find time to talk. So
okay. So let me re-say this to you again so I understand. You said that your marriage is not happy for you right now. It's been about 5 years, and the biggest challenge for your marriage now is very little or no communication. You two are a good team, but not a lot of, did you say passion? Not a lot of passion.
Yeah, passion and romantic. Yeah, romantic.
Not a lot of romantic, not a lot of passion. Is there any romantic? Is there any passion?
Not now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. There it is. Please tell us, what is this feeling that's coming out of you right now?
I'm sad. Yeah. And I was away from my family. So when I came home, I thought maybe it's time now to end the relationship. Because I don't like that my children think that what we are living as a couple is how a couple has to be. And I don't like them to do the same experience like I have at this time. And before, I always thought if we get divorced or separate, they will get hurt. I mean, they will, but yeah. Tony did this exercise with us where we should think about if we don't change the situation, how we will be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And I thought I will be really sick. I felt like throwing up. My tummy was hurting. I was dizzy. It was really strange. And then I thought about how do I like to live? And I don't like I like to live with a man where is passion, where we can share things, where we can look in each other's eyes and feel love, where we can laugh together. I mean, I really like to laugh, but so many times my husband doesn't understand my humor. I mean, can you he doesn't get it. I can laugh with my son. That's great, but not with my. That's cool. We have the same humor. He is really great. Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. That is a challenge. If you cannot laugh with your partner, it makes life a little bit hard, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. You know, when I mean, you know that my mother was depressed. She was really sick and mentally sick, but she had such a nice humor. And when she was laughing, she was really laughing with her whole body. And sometimes it helped me so much just to laugh away all my fear but I cannot do this with my husband.
So please tell me, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I like that you teach me. Tell me a little bit about what does your husband do to, if he does not laugh, what does he do? For humor.
He does. Well, sometimes he makes jokes that I don't get.
My dad make a joke, he goes, ha, 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 the whole room. I get it. We get it. We understand. Okay. So now we understand what the challenge is of all the things you've experienced in your marriage. Please teach us, is there something that happened in your marriage that was so greatly negative, that if you think about it now, it still carries a negative feeling in your body? Oh, there is. You went there like that. That was fast.
Yeah. I think it started right when we went to Flitterwochen. We say it in German. When you got married, then you go on vacation. That was never fulfilling for me. It's just, and that's a really important part for me.
I understand. Yeah. It's an important part for many of us. It is important. So this challenge, this problem, began all the way back right after your marriage, during your honeymoon. We call it honeymoon. When you think about this time when you were there, and that memory, is that the sad feeling? Yeah. Okay. And if we rate the feeling of sad from 0, so neutral, nothing, all the way up to 10, just devastating sad, sinks heavy in your heart. 0 to 10, where is this feeling of sad for you?
It's 8.
8. You're very clear on that. Good. I can see that. We can see that in your face. Mm-hmm. Okay. Instead of feeling sad, if you could have a magic button, the button you go like that, and then you can just feel something else, what would you prefer to feel about this memory?
It would be great if I could laugh about this. This kind of humor is not really. I mean, somehow, yes, but yeah.
Okay. Because you are so good at doing this the last time, we are very confident that you are going to have an amazing experience today. I cannot promise that you will laugh. Follow us as you did last time. I can assure you, you will feel much better. probably better than you have ever felt about this memory as soon as we are done this session today.
Okay.
All right. Now, before we start, may I ask you to write this so I can do the physiology at the same time? So there's together between us. There are 5 main negative emotions that everyone experiences when they go through some sort of trauma. The emotions are anger, sadness, hurt, fear, guilt. I will go through these again with you, and we're just going to check if you have other negative emotions attached to this memory. Okay? So you've already told us that sadness is an 8 out of 10. So we don't need that one. We don't need to cover that. That's good. When you think about this memory, is there any anger inside of you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. From 0 to 10, how much is the anger?
I think it's also an 8, maybe a 9.
Maybe a 9. Okay. Please take a minute. Just ask yourself, does it feel more like an 8? Or does it feel more like a 9?
Like an 8.
Like an 8. Good. Very nice. So anger, sadness, hurt. Ask yourself, is there any hurt regarding this past memory?
Yes, but not so much like anger and sadness. Probably a 6.
A 6. Okay. Okay. So 6 for hurt. Moving on to fear. Is there any fear regarding this past memory? No. Okay. So fear is a 0. Good. The last one would be guilt. 0 to 10. Is there any guilt? Feelings of guilt regarding this? No. Okay. So guilt is a 0. Okay. This is clear. So we have anger, sadness, hurt. Okay, so we have 3 main emotions that we're going to help you resolve today. Okay, very good. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right. So let's begin.
In this section, Coach Allan begins the process of helping Maria relieve her emotional pain by using a process within Neuro Linguistic Programming he calls emotional restoration. The process involves reconnecting the subconscious mind with emotions attached to more empowering experiences, which allow Maria to diminish her feelings of sadness, which created feelings of anxiety for her future with her kids and husband, and replaced her feelings with automatic emotional responses of forgiveness, empathy, and acceptance. This process allows Maria to remember all of her experiences in her past with her husband, while replacing feelings of pain with more helping, empowering emotions as previously mentioned. The emotional restoration exercise requires approximately 1 hour to complete, as Coach Allan helps Maria connect her conscious and subconscious mind to reassociate the negative experiences with her husband with the more empowering emotions. The results of the emotional restoration exercise are both amazing, surprising, and astonishing. Watch closely as for the first time in Maria's marriage, she's able to feel positive emotions about her painful past experiences and see insights regarding her husband she had never seen or experienced before in her life.
Are you back to the moment of now? Very good. So we're just going to do a quick little fun exercise and pick any time in your past. That old feeling of sad with your husband. Go into that memory now and stand in the middle of that memory. See what you saw, hear what you heard. And just tell us, how is this old memory different for you now?
It's different because in my mind I changed also furniture and the setting, so it's like a new beginning on. It's clean now.
Ah, and how does this new clean beginning make you feel?
Refreshed.
Refreshed. Refreshed. We like refreshed. Well done. Go ahead. And now pick another time in your past where the old memory used to make you feel sad about your husband. So again, see what you saw, hear what you heard, and tell us how this old memory is different for you now.
It's not so heavy anymore.
Okay. So if it's not so heavy anymore, how does that make you feel?
Lighter.
Lighter. Good. Was there something else you were going to say?
It feels like it's not so much distance between him and me. I mean, there still is distance, but it doesn't feel like a fight at this moment anymore.
Mm-hmm. So if it doesn't feel like a fight, what does it feel like?
Would be interesting to find out more or find it out different. I'm interested in him a little bit more. Because I think yeah.
Very good. Very good. So now I'd like you to float into the near future and pick a time where you believe you will probably be spending some time with your husband. Pick a time in the future, float into that future memory. Everything you're about to see, go ahead and see it through your own eyes. Everything you're going to hear, go ahead and hear all the sounds now. And as you do, ask yourself, where's that old feeling of sad about your husband? Is it there or is it just gone now?
At this point, at this moment, it's just, or somehow I can't believe it that it's gone because they are so long, so I don't know.
What is this feeling? You're laughing. What's that feeling? What's that feeling? Yeah.
What can I do then? It's so used. I don't know.
Yeah, that feeling. Tell us, what is that emotion that you're feeling right now as you say this?
It's irritating.
It's irritating, so it makes you laugh. I like that. No, that's good. That's good. Irritating can make you laugh sometimes, right?
Mm.
Yeah, and it's much more useful to you than feeling sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it definitely makes you feel better on the inside, doesn't it?
Yes.
Good. So good. So now, a really quick check, my friend. As you float high in the sky, ask yourself, what is the level of anger that you now feel from 0 to 10 regarding your husband? A 3? Good. Okay. And from 8 to 3, we're going to take care of that anger feeling now with you. Are you ready? All right. So now all you got to do.
Okay.
Good. Standing or floating from the distance. Use your eyes only. Look at that old memory and tell us, how is this old memory different for you now?
Now I can see his motivation or his love, how he did it, how he meant it at this time, and not what I interpreted, what I thought that he did not do my expectations. So he just did it with love his way.
Very good. And how does it make you feel to say this?
It relaxes me.
Mm. Oh. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. Well, how does that feel? How does that feel? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Now it's going to even feel more good. It does now. Very good. So now here you are. You're standing in the middle of this old memory that you used to call anger with your husband. Tell us, how is this old memory different for you now?
It's not anger anymore. It's fun. I mean,
Good. That's perfect. Good. So now you get to have some more fun. And go pick a time. Go pick any time in your past where you used to call that old memory anger with husband. And tell us, where's the anger? Is it there or is it just gone now?
okay.
Nice. So how is this old memory different for you now?
But I think maybe he just like to do it right for me, and I'm always pretend I do the wrong interpretation.
And how does that make you feel?
Maybe I can give it a different thought, a different interpretation in future. Just not that I don't say, oh, it has to be this and this, or you did this because of this reason. That I just can be more open, just to stay and say, oh, interesting. Just watch and
Good job. So you know what? Let's just check this now. Float all the way into the near future, into a situation where you know that you probably would have felt some anger, if not for today, with you and your husband. Float into that future memory, see what you'll see, hear what you'll hear, and tell us, how is this future memory different for you now?
it's more relaxed. It's not like a fight, not like, yeah, it's just more, I feel more open to reserve or to just watch or to just be open for what is coming and not um, controlling. No, it can be happen, whatever will be okay. I will survive. It will be fun.
Yeah, exactly. Wonderful. When you're there, I just have one more question to ask you. Okay. Ask yourself and ask, are there still any feelings of hurt? No. So 0 to 10, you give it a
At this moment, it's
bingo. Well, so real quick, almost done here, but I just want to check. You were feeling pretty sad earlier, and you were feeling really. So
yeah,
think about your husband right now. Think about something he did. Think about something he said. Anything. What's the sound?
not.
Huh? What's that? What's that? What's that? And that. What is this? What's all this? Huh? Go ahead.
It's I mean, I'm really, it's like, I mean, also, but when I think about the future, that's really interesting, but it's great. It's really, wow. During this exercise, I thought, wow, it would be so cool if you could work with people in the hospital who just had bad experience, just the parents. It would be so much pain. Just right after a surgery, there must be people like you. You just work at this moment. It would be so great.
Oh, wait. I want to go back. I want to go back to your husband real quick. I want to go back to your husband. Explain to us. I mean, it's obvious, but we love to hear your voice. And sadness, how many years ago was that?
17 years. 17.
17 years you have been feeling anger and sadness and hurt about the experience with your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the anger, sadness, hurt now? One more time.
It's gone. It's gone.
It's gone. The exercise itself, just the exercise, it took us about an hour and 10 minutes, an hour, 20 minutes. Do you realize that you changed your feeling of 17 years of pain in 1 hour and 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
You did it. I guided you. You did all the change. How does that feel?
Great. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to believe because, I'm sitting here without my husband. I don't know if I will see it.
You can go home later. You can grab him. Make me mad. Make me mad. Just try. He might make you mad a little bit, but it might be mad. Okay, I'm okay. Right? How does this feel now?
Fine. I'm so thankful. I'm so glad that you did this. I mean, why didn't I do this earlier? Why do people not know about this? I mean, I went to a psychologist. We both went to somebody to help us. So that's really, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is this really, do I really believe it? But I really felt it. It was like, I really had fun with this comedy pictures in my head, like little sunshine, funny too. And then it was really melting. It was like gone.
So with all of this change, you said something earlier about maybe it's over with your husband. Maybe you should get a divorce. Maybe. Where is that thought now?
Not yet.
Not yet. No. Why? Why not yet? Why not yet? Please share with us. Why not? Why not?
Because I think maybe it's my past that my husband always said that I evaluate what he is doing always, and this is so bad for him that when he was doing, I always think you are doing this because and now,
I understand.
And now I think maybe he is right. I know now what he meant. Or
that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Huh? Quite possibly, that Helen was saying in your past you were feeling hurt. So there's a chance that you were using the evaluation maybe as a way of protecting yourself. Because people do that if they're hurt. They don't want to accept things. It's hard because we're hurt. So we protect ourselves. But the protection stops the bad, but also can stop the good from coming inside. So now you have this pain, or had this pain, is gone. It's like it just went like this and went gone. So now you can start to accept good from people, life, maybe even from your husband. Oh, that's how I feel. I think she likes it. I think she likes it. I think Martha likes this idea, yes?
yes, I do. It's because he also has his story. It's not just me, and sometimes he is in a really bad mood and depressed, and it's not nice to be around him then. Or he is angry and he is tired and he is yelling and I don't know. Yeah. It's not just me, it's him also.
Yes. Yes, it always takes two. Takes two, right? Yes. May I suggest that the next time you are with him and he is acting negatively, if it's possible, just tell him to the best that you can, because you have an apartment. Tell him that you will leave him alone, because men do not process pain very well with people. Usually they have to be by themselves. Women can share their pain. They can express, and then women can support each other. Men suck. No good. No good. So it's usually better to just tell your husband, hey, you take care of that. I'll go over here. When you feel calm, then we can come back together. If you need me, we can come back together. So you teach him, right? Number two, if he really cannot help himself, but he wants help, suggest to him to talk to us. We can do for him what we have done for you. He just has to be willing to play the game. It's just a game, right?
Are you doing this with couples too, or only with one person alone? Could we come as a couple? Or?
Usually I will work with the couples separate and help them come back together as better individuals.
Okay.
Yeah. When I help remove your pain, and if we help remove his pain, so the pains are off, it is beautiful. It is beautiful how people can come together. You may not even need us further for relationship if your pain is gone and his pain is gone too. Lots of times a couple can fix each other. They can help themselves because now they're dealing with each other, the real them, versus the version of them with so much pain, anger, hurt. So hard to deal with that person, right? And you feel the difference now, right?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Do you have any other questions for us for the evening?
No. Are you in a marriage too? Are you?
No.
No. I know that. No, I mean, Ellen, are you married?
I have a long-term girlfriend. We have been together almost 10 years. She has a daughter from a previous marriage. Her daughter now calls me dad. So it is similar to being married, just no paper. Not yet. Yeah. So I understand these problems because I have to use this for my own relationships too. No, works well. Yeah.
Much. I didn't know what to expect, but I was really, when I thought I have to do this, because really yesterday I thought I was so sure that today I will tell my husband that I like to be divorced. And then yesterday, my daughter, she was and she was feeling so unhappy, so I had to go to pick her up, and she was at home. So I thought I cannot talk to my husband when my daughter is. So, and I'm so glad that I was talking to Helen, and she said, and I really thought I have to do this evening. Something will happen. So I feel like hope again, because because when I married him, we both did it in front of God. So we like to have our relationship. So we said to each other in good and in bad times. But for me, the bad times were so long now that I was really tired, and I'm doing all this work with myself and really working hard. And I just like to be in a better shape, in a better life. And I like to have my children for a better life. And I thought I don't like them growing up like having a relationship like we are at this moment. Like my son has his first girlfriend. Yeah, and it's interesting to watch him because he is so unsure. And there were, I don't know, and I think we are so unsure with each other. So it was like a mirror, and I thought, I just like them to be happy, and I like to be happy, and I like to get more space for all of us, and all this.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm excited. We are excited to hear from you on how your future events with your husband will be. Because we know you're still going to have some pain. You're still going to have some anger, sadness, hurt. That's normal. That's life. However, the pains might feel very different because they may not last. And you may influence your husband to be better for himself too. Because you are about to present to him how much better you are in understanding him and yourself. Don't be surprised if your husband starts to say, whoa, you're different, in a good way.
Totally.
If you start seeing looks like this from your husband,
So like you no longer take it seriously, you no longer angry. The energy you give him will be different, no longer the old you. It's a type of pride and the attention. This is what Fong said. When we change, they will change, become a better version of ourselves, and then the people around you automatically will become better. It's very, very powerful.
So you let us know how these next few weeks are different for you. We want to hear from you. This is a beautiful face we see on you right now. This is the power. This
is the power. Yeah. Sorry.
No, it is hard.
Because I'm a mom, I have a husband, I have kids. So I wanted you to make sure you have done everything before you make that decision.
Yeah.
You know, those decisions are so important. Yeah. And I know when you told me you wanted this marriage to work. So that's when I asked you, do you want to do it now? And you trust us, and you came along with it. Not even know what to expect, you know. Right?
You're so much more empowered.
Yeah.
So much more empowered. You are a better version of you in an hour and 20 minutes. I think that's the most remarkable part. You change so fast. So fast. You're changing so fast. Helen and I were watching you going, really? That's fast. Oh, you should be proud of yourself. Really. We're proud of you. Yes, you're very well.
And I'm proud of you because you are doing such a good work and you are that's so good for this world. I hope that you are really get blessed and get lots of people that you can help and lots of money and just get influence in people. The world really needs healing more than ever, I think.
I agree. That's why we're doing this work, and we're thankful that we get to share with great people like you. Seriously, it's why we do it. It's why we do it. The money matters. You know, helping people matters. Helping people matters more to us than the money. We know the money comes when we help more people. So thank you.
Yeah, I will let you know when we meet next time how it will be.
Yes, please. All the little details, we'd love to hear from you about them. Okay?
Okay.